Hello. I have a Saturday morning upload for you guys. I don't really understand why I'm doing it, but this file turned out to be really short, and looking at it, it's really short. So I have this Monotype match I had with me and TehGuy43 from way back when, I don't even remember, but I've got fighting, he's got poison, so it's going to be a little bit of an uphill struggle for me, but we'll see how it goes. I go for the Psycho Cut, he's going to go for the rocks. I'll just go for another one. The fact that he lived one was kind of impressive in itself, but whatever the case may be, I take him out, and that's all good. So he's got his rock set up, not really too bothered by it since my team is fighting, but he doesn't know that yet since I led with the dual type, so I was in, and he did too, so he could have been poison or ground. I think I would have gotten out of that exchange better if he was ground, but whatever, I can't really do shit about it. So here's the first mistake I make, staying in with Gallade and thinking I was my other Lumberry Gallade, even though I can blatantly see life over recoil, so I was thinking he was going to go for the sleep powder, but he just bug buzzes me, does a lot of damage. And as if that wasn't the nail in the coffin to make things any harder on me, you know, I went for the Shadow Sneak on the Crobat instead of switching out, blatantly knowing he's got poison at this point. So, Gallade's down, and that really sucks, because, you know, that just made the match a whole lot harder for me. The fact that I didn't switch out against Venomoth to preserve some health, just, you know, nail in the coffin at that point. But, I'm going to see if I can pick some things up, so I'm going to go for the Hypnosis on the Crobat. I see he's a special set, so I don't think he's going to be like a more conventional utility set with U-turn and taunt and whatnot. But I go for the Hypnosis, and he has the Lumberry, which is kind of odd, so I'm thinking, you know, he might have taunt, you know, he'll have Lumberry to prevent statuses, and then he can taunt to prevent said statuses. So I went for the Waterfall here. As much as I really wanted it to sleep, I also didn't really want to bank on Hypnosis's shaky, at best, accuracy, you know what I'm saying? So, brings me down a little bit, and he's got Roost, so he is going to, in fact, play this game where he stalls me down as low as he can, so kind of sucks, but I can hope for a Waterfall crit, but, you know, judging my luck, I'm not going to get it, so Waterfall happens. I think he actually doesn't end up roosting on this turn. I think he just wants to kill me on the off chance, you know, that I might go for a Hypnosis. I haven't seen taunt at this point, so I was thinking about going for it. I don't know if I actually did end up going for it, but whatever. So I bring in Infernape. I don't really understand why he switched out. Maybe, you know, he doesn't have the Air Slash. If Crobat even gets Air Slash. I think it does. I don't know. Whatever. He doesn't have the Flying Stab, so he gets out of there, goes to Wheezing. And I'm running a Mix Ape because this is an ape that's on a different team, and Mixed Sweeper does pretty good on it. So Overheat is able to clean up after the Stone Edge, and that's good because Wheezing with its you know, incredible defense and access to Will-O-Wisp is obviously a very huge threat. So I see Mach, and I'm like, shit, I don't have anything that can OHKO or 2-hit KO. And I'm like, Gallade, no, where are you? I need you. So I go to Primeape to take the poison move, whatever he wants to go for, and Gunshot is an OHKO. I'm like, damn, Primeape, you suck. So I go into my Breloom because I'm like, well, it's, you know, it's going to be a bit of a problem here. So I go for the Spore, put it to sleep, and none of my stabs are really going to work. I mean, I can sleep it, and then, you know, I can bike uphill, so to speak, and try to focus punch everything, and it's not going to work out for me, especially because Crobat is like the perfect counter to Breloom with Heat Wave and the Flying Stab and whatnot, and fucking, you know, quad resistances to both my stab, and I don't have Stone Edge on this thing, and just you know, and he can roost off the damage at this point. So I go for Focus Punch, and he actually ends up, you know, trying to break my sub, which is cool, you know. At least I'm able to take down Crobat, so that's very lovely and whatnot. I haven't seen what the other two are, and I'm hoping Infernape can pick up the slack, but at the same time, it's like, if he didn't bring it in, then, you know, he's probably setting up for some kind of sweep. And in comes Gengar, and I'm like, okay, well, Gengar, I think I can maybe take a Shadow Ball, and then it turns out he's got the HP Fire, and I'm thinking this is a Mystic Guard, and I'm like, fuck, because I don't have anything for this thing. Gallade had Shadow Sneak, and fighting types don't really tend to carry any other priority other than Mach Punch or Vacuum Wave. I don't think anything on this team has Mach Punch anyways, and I don't have like a Hitbone top with Bullet Punch or a Machamp with Bullet Punch on this team. So he ends up hitting me with the Tbolt, takes me out, and if if that took out an Infernape, then a super effective HP Fire is just completely going to wreck my Lucario shop, and I don't have anything for this. If I, by sub free chance, live that, I did have Shadow Ball, but, you know, that's the game. He kind of cornered me with that Gengar, and, you know, typing-wise, I was kind of at a disadvantage, but that's how monotypes go sometimes. You don't tell people what type you're using, and it'll either be really interesting, you know, you'll have, like, Fire versus Electric, something like that. It'll be really one-sided, like, Water versus Ground or something like that, or it'll just completely blow, like it'll be like Psychic versus Dark. In this case, you know, I at least attempted to make it somewhat interesting. It came out kind of short, but I hope you guys enjoyed. But it's Saturday, I might be streaming today, Let's Play episode, whatnot. I'll see how my internet decides to cooperate and all that. And this video is kind of short, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and by the time this uploads, I might have actually hit 6,000, maybe a bit of a preemptive strike there. But I want to thank you guys for that as well. I don't really plan on making specials for it, for anything. Maybe 10K. I don't know. But that'll do it. So, see you guys later.